Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I don't know how to start this video. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I will talk about this in an upcoming video, but I have just not been enjoying writing vlogs, like creating them. And so I've been taking a break, trying to kind of figure out what other content I might like to do. I have some sit-down chatty videos that I'm thinking about doing, but the other thing that popped in my head to try out was writing prompts. Also, if you're new here, by the way, I'm Saoirse. I'm an aspiring indie author and I write fantasy romance. I don't want the intro to this to be terribly long, and if you are like coming back at a later time just for the writing prompt, I will have a timestamp down below. I did this when I was trying to add in a few new scenes to draft 3 of my current WIP before sending it off to beta readers. And there was this one scene that I was trying to write and I could not figure out what to do for it. I knew kind of the big things that needed to happen. It was like a conversation between a couple characters, but I didn't know where they should be, what they should be doing. I didn't want it to just be them in this like white room that you can't really see where it is, and they're just like two characters talking. Like I wanted to have a setting and I wanted to have them doing something while they're talking, but I couldn't figure out what that was. And so I saw some oracle decks sitting in my room and I was like, what if I use those to kind of create a little writing prompt for myself to get this scene written? I pulled some cards and it really helped me flesh out the scene. So I kind of used the cards to like create a little prompt for myself. Yeah, it was super helpful. It got the creative juices flowing, and I kind of was thinking like, what if I maybe start a little series here on my channel where I pull a couple cards, create a little writing prompt for you, and we'll do this like maybe weekly or something, and it can just be something that you can use whenever you need to, and literally it's however you want to use it. You can take parts of the prompt and leave others parts of it if you don't care about those. You can use this for brainstorming, you could use it for outlining, you could use it for a scene that you're stuck on, you could use this for maybe a short story, you could use it for maybe a little writing warm-up to kind of get get you in the writing headspace, a little free writing, whatever it is that you would want to do with this, feel free. I would love to hear if you do end up using it. I don't know, this could be something where literally no one is interested, but I just thought it would be fun to try out, and I'm thinking, you know, if I'll create like a playlist as I keep doing these, and then it's something that people can kind of come back to later to as a resource if they're feeling a little stuck or something. I hope this helps in some way. I don't know what that's the thing, I don't know what's about to happen. We're gonna pull cards and I'm just gonna throw some stuff at you, and you can just pick and choose whatever parts are maybe interesting you. And if I don't mention something, say there's a picture on the card that is really making you think of something else, and I don't mention that, feel free to like go in that direction, right? Like this again is for you if you want it. I've already shuffled the decks. I'll have the ones listed below that I'm using in case you're also kind of in case you're wanting to maybe get your hands on these. I don't know if you're someone who likes decks, but I'm just gonna go ahead and pull the cards and we will create the prompt. Okay, we're just gonna do it so that I can not make this video too long. So I'm gonna pick a card from each, I'm gonna shuffle them. I might be out of frame, I'll try to like stay in frame, but like we already have one. And I'm not gonna look until I have all 3. I just like to wait till one like falls out or like jumps out as I'm doing this, so can't rush the process. Oh, or sometimes if I'm like intuitively, I just, oh, I know it's this card, I'll pick it. Okay, one fell. Okay, let's see what the writing prompt is today, guys. We'll see if this even works. Last time I did it, it worked so well. We'll see. Okay, our first card, interesting, is Master, and there's a bunch of keywords there. You can pause if you want to read them, but I will also read them. So we have discipline, working, smart, focus, structure, teaching, training, conquer, overcome, controlled, learning a skill, in the flow, authoritarian, commanding presence. So as you can tell, there's like some different vibes to this card. So what I'm thinking here is like, there could be a character who is very disciplined, maybe is really like training to be the best at something, but also on more of a kind of villainy side, an authoritarian type villain maybe. Someone who's maybe too structured, maybe strict, right? But yes, someone who's working to be the master of master a skill or master a career or something like that, or become the best at something. So we have also at the corner here the number 9 and the symbol for Capricorn. Capricorn energy can be very much about, you know, working hard, achieving things, really like setting goals and getting it done. But also something about Capricorn is that they are really leaders. They like to kind of do things their own way as well. So, and like they're also like the, you know, the goat, right? That's like their animal symbol is the goat, and goats can be kind of stubborn in that way of like, I'm gonna go do this and nothing's gonna get in my way. So feel free to incorporate that. The number 9 can be about like ending cycles. So again, like a master would be maybe at the end of a cycle of mastering something, achieving something. Maybe your character has mastered something and is now like, what do I do now? What am I supposed to do with my life now? That could be something to incorporate into your whatever you're going to be writing. Next we have mountain, which again can be about obstacles, climbing things. You could quite literally, your character could be an avid hiker. Your character could be like, like your character could have climbed Mount Everest and be like, now what? Now what am I supposed to do, right? Maybe they've done the thing, they've achieved the thing that they've been trying to achieve for their entire life, and that's where maybe your story starts and you explore that, like what do they do now? This could also be that there's an obstacle in the way of your character achieving or mastering what they want. Maybe this master character person, this authoritarian figure, is the obstacle. Just throwing things out there. Okay, and then our last card, cycle. It's the cycle. We have like the Ouroboros or whatever, with the snake eating its own tail. Again, we have moon cycles as well at the top there. This could be about your character having come kind of full circle with something that they've mastered and are kind of like, now what do I do now? Where do I go from here? Quite literally, you could incorporate nature into your story. This could take place on a mountain, near mountains, maybe I think it's not focusing on the cards. It could take place like in a cabin, in a like on a mountain range or something. You could quite literally add the snake here. This could be something that takes place in the span of a month, because we have the moon cycles here. I'm also seeing like a character seeking out solitude in mountains to practice, to really commit themselves to the craft. Maybe they go on a retreat that's like a month-long retreat or something. I also think that there is a mountain goat on that card. So again, this character I feel is stubborn. They are committed. They are going to find a way to do whatever that is they're doing no matter what. I feel like they're maybe seeking out solitude in order to overcome an obstacle or to figure out what their next move is. So I'm feeling like whatever you're gonna write, there should be probably lots of interiority. This could be a scene that you write where the character is reflecting on everything that they've done to get themselves to the point they're at now. Maybe kind of a little bit of a dark night of the soul scene where they're kind of like right before the final battle, so to speak, and they're kind of like going over everything that's happened so far and really digesting that, really like seeing how far they've come and finding their strength, seeing how the obstacles that they've come upon in their life, that they've overcome, is what I'm trying to say. How overcoming those obstacles has helped them master something. Maybe your character isn't aware that they've mastered this thing yet, and they have this like revelation that they've mastered it. I'm trying to like think about anything else I see. I'm trying to think if there's something where, because I was thinking like, how can I use this for my outline? And I'll have to sit and think about that. Ooh, something I'm also thinking just last minute is a character who is scared of becoming like, there's some sort of authoritarian presence in their life, and they're scared that if they kind of continue on the path that they're on, that they will become that type of person as well. Like that they will follow in their footsteps, so to speak. Okay. Was any of this helpful? I don't know. So that's kind of the thing, is if I keep doing this, some of these prompts may or may not resonate with you depending on what books you're writing and depending on what you're trying to accomplish that day. So feel free to leave this if it did not really spark anything, but if it did spark something, or if you saw anything else in there that kind of got you thinking about something else, let me know. If this was kind of fun, or kind of, yeah, if you want me to do this again, like next week, let me know. I don't know. I'm going to give you a close-up of the cards so you can pause and study them if you'd like. If you do end up writing anything using this prompt, let me know. And also, if you want to, no pressure, but you could share a snippet of your writing in the comments if you wanted, just for fun, but if you don't want to, that's totally fine too. And then if you saw anything in the cards that you want to, maybe you're like, I'm going to write a story about like Candy Mountain because it's kind of the vibe here, let me know. If you saw anything like different. Anyways, my camera battery is about to die, so I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching this. Again, let me know if it was helpful at all, and I'll try and do them every week if people are enjoying them. Bye!